The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win a game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Shotgun. Here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Russell. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dump off, caught by the running back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Now play number 9 on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down play coming up. With the catch, it's Williams. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Baylor's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks to the left for a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Russell. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Touchdown, Alabama. Great catch and run for 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Baylor offense back out onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks into open space. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Eludes a tackle. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Scanning the field. It's White. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Crosses the 35. Gets into space at the 50. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Ramp down the middle. It's Barber. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
It's a keeper. Gets the first and still running. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's White. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cortez. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's got room to run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Great move in the open field. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. What a catch! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. Finds his man. It's Williams. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Running back with the football. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground,
by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime.
Okay, ready?
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Russell. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback and all.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And the Bears are in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. They had a play that decides football games. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
28, Baylor, 3.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Powering through. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's White. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back to throw. It's White. And it's caught. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense.
29 Philly.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Making people miss. Breaking ankles out there.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Back to throw. It's White. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads yards after a really nice gain there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 32 on to kick it away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. To the air, it's White. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Runs through the defender. It's a spin move to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The back's got it on the pitch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Dropping back. It's Russell. Checks this down to the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's it fly to the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Bears will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. QB keeper all the way. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's reeled in. It's Young. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Trying to find room. It's Young. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes the catch. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Try and muscle for the first down. Inside the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Ball handed off. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
42 Spider.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's White. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
With the catch, it's Jenkins. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold offense.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Who makes the grab? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Powering through the defender. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears. No chance to catch him there. And now here comes the point after attempt. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he get there on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
First and goal, handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown! And they continue to roll up the score.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's White. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to